Okay, today we're gonna make a bath milk. It comes like this. This is the only size that we offer. And bath milks are not made in the mineral soap, just in this size right here. This is 8 ounces and it's super concentrated. So it's a goat milk product and it makes your bath really creamy, milky. It's really good for eczema. If you have dry, itchy skin, there's oatmeal in it, so it's super awesome. These are $22 or 2 for $40. So if somebody wants pink sugar in this, it's $22 or 2 for $40. Or if they want to mix relaxation blend, it's 22 or 2 for $40. So here's our goat's milk. You have a recipe book, here it is. And you're gonna flip it. This will be really a great tool to use to get going. So this goat's milk bath milk tells you how much base you need, how much essential oil or fragrance oil. If you flip over here to the fragrance oil one, right here, how many, if you add herbs, you can or you don't have to. That you need a funnel, that you need a mixing bowl. This is how you make it. So, here's that. Here's your mixing bowl. You need 8 ounces. So 8 ounces is equal to a cup. This is a cup right here. And you need a heaping scoop. So it tells you that too. A heaping scoop. So you don't want to level it off. Oh, this is good enough. It's not good enough. But if this is all you had, you want to make sure it's heaping. So it's a little bit more, or you can just do the heaping and then add a little, just a dab more. This shows the customer that you really want to make sure you fill it up for them. They don't get a shorted product. They love that, right? So here's our base. And what's in this base, you can kind of see, right? There's some pink Himalayan salts. There's goat's milk in here. There's oatmeal. And if you want, what's really cool is you can add herbs to this. Some people don't want herbs and some people do. But let's say somebody wants the relaxation blend in theirs. So you're gonna take your cup, you're gonna scoop it here. You don't need a lot. This is only an 8 ounce product, right? So you're just gonna get it to like the 2, a little lower than the 2. That's good. If this gets clogged, you're just gonna do that and more will come out. So this is good. You're gonna get your pestle and mortar and a funnel. And what you can do is you grind these up. So you're gonna need a little bit, like this one's really thick. You'll definitely need to grind that up because you don't want it to clog the drain. Really, most people probably won't even actually want an herb in their goat milk bath because they just really are looking for like a really creamy bath. But if they have really bad eczema, lavender is really good. Grind that up really fine. It will release some extra. When you grind it up, it'll be awesome in the bath. But make sure they want like a lavender essential oil to mix into it, or another fragrance to mix in, or maybe another essential oil is really good, like lavender. So then you'll need a funnel also for this, and maybe in a certain fragrance that you can mix in. You can do fragrances or essential oils, it doesn't matter. Okay, so here's your herbs. Mix it in there. See how big it is? It's too big, right? So you'll grind it up really good. Spend some time on this. This is a good talking point. You can talk about when you grind up the herbs, that helps release all their benefits in there as you grind them up really fine. All right, so then you'll just dump that right in there. You can use your spatula for that. And then if somebody wants to add a fragrance to this, look me all over. I know that's a favorite, right? It's Valentine's Day coming up. You might want to do that. So how much fragrance does it get? It's right here in your book. It gets a 1/2 ounce of fragrance. So you're going to put that on your scale. You're going to add in your fragrance. You're going to mix it all up. The glass is the best way to put these in, mix this in, because look how cool it looks, right? This is a part of the experience here. Now, I'm making this right here on the bath bar with my back to the customer, so that's not what we would really want. We want to put that, we would go at the bath bar, and make this so they could sit down and maybe try a scrub while you're making this, because you can upsell, right? Because these are 22 or 2 for 40. And our scrubs are 22 or 2 for $40. So you could upsell that to a 2 for $40 easily. Okay, so here's our product here. Now sometimes some of these salts get big in there. If they're too big and they don't go down the funnel, just dump them in the pestle and mortar and grind them up a little bit. So here you go, here's your funnel, scoop it on in. This is a dry product. You don't really need to add any oil to it. When somebody wants to take a bath milk, they don't really want it to be oily. They're wanting it to be milky. So adding a carrier oil, you don't really need to do. So then this, you can just kind of tap on this and it will go down. And as it gets full, you can kind of just pack it a little bit. You don't want to pack it too hard because you want it to be nice and light when they pour it into their bath. But you want to make sure you give them, you know, almost all of it. So I guess I got a little generous on the heaping part, but so then here's that. You'll find the lid. And then here's your bath milk. But look how cool it looks. The herbs are in there. You can see the pink Himalayan salt. So that's a pink Himalayan salt, that big chunk right there. Depending on what color, some oil you use, sometimes they stand out a little bit more. But here's your bath milk.